Welcome back, everyone. Hi, how you doing today?
What's up, everybody? It's another Saturday, and it's 3:30. We're a little bit late, but that's all right. We're still here, we're better, and we're back, and we've got some more exciting, juicy things to bring to you about discovering yourself, discovering your vision. We're going to be doing, a little vision discovery today. So get your
Vision
notebooks
mapping.
out. No, vision discovering. Yeah, the whole topic is vision
Yeah.
mapping, but today we're focusing on keys to discovering your vision. So get your notebooks out. If you have the PowerPoint, get the PowerPoint. If you don't have the PowerPoint, the only reason why you shouldn't have the PowerPoint is because it's your first time here. So if you don't have the PowerPoint, we're gonna have a problem. But because I'm in a good mood today, I am gonna just I'm gonna let it slide, and I'm gonna tell you how you can get the PowerPoint. All you need to do is send Mr. Millionaire to 0766928801. Again, 0766928801, and then you can get yourself the free PowerPoint, and you can also get the free book. Okay, made that was written by Dr. Titch, which is fantastic, which is amazing, and we can send you updates as well, so we can keep in touch. So it can just be an exciting journey, so we can all walk together. So we can all be like, oh, I know someone who's doing this. I know, so we can all have our own connection pool. Anyway, we're going off track a bit. Crazy, what are we doing today?
So last week we talked about complainers and visionaries. What is it? Visionaries. So the difference between visionaries are those people that take their burning desires and use them to be the fuel that propels them to pursue a compelling vision. And complainers are those that complain about their current reality and blame others for their lack of progress. Now, to explain what a burning desire is, a strong push or compelling drive for something. You have it with you. You have it in your heart, and you're driving. You're pushing towards it. You're not giving up. You're passionate. It's one of your priorities, and you just keep going. So you should have a burning desire for your vision, burning desire to do everything so you can do it to the fullest.
Exactly. And just to go back on the visionaries and the complainers, the fact that you're already here and you've come back, or it's your first time and you're deciding, what, I think I'm gonna, get my vision. I think I'm gonna get my life on track. It just means you're a visionary already. It means that you're tired of complaining, or you're not happy about the situation that you're in, and you're deciding, and you've made a decision. You've become that 5%. Remember, we were talking about the 5%, 95% people, visionaries and complainers. You've already decided that you are the 5%, that you're a visionary, you're not a complainer. So you already are on the right track. Just sitting here or sitting wherever you are, if you're in your room or if you're out and about, the fact that you're already watching us when you took time just means you've already taken that person to made an investment in yourself and said, what, I want to be a visionary. I want to be part of the 5% of people in the world that succeed. So you're on the right track. Now we're just gonna jump right in, and I told you we're gonna be giving you keys to discovering your vision. Now, if you have not gotten your notebook, which you should have already done so, pause quickly. I don't know if you can pause the live, but anyway, quickly run, go or get your notebook and pen, because we are about to give you a whole lot of stuff. So you need to write them down, because that's actually one of the keys. But we'll get to that later. So first one, Tracy.
What do I want to achieve by the end of ... So this can be the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of 2020, the end of 2021. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to tick off your to-do list? What do you want to tick off your vision board or whatever? So what is the thing, or what are the things that you want to achieve by the end of whatever date you're setting?
Exactly. So sorry, just to elaborate more on the key, right? It's achieved by the end of, like, for example, you can give an example for today. Let's say you can say, by the end of today, I want, because if it's your first time here, this is going to be perfect for you. What do I want to achieve by the end of today? I want to have written down my vision. That's already a vision. Like, already just saying those words is already a vision. But what you need to do is you need to write it down. And that's where we're going on to our next key, which is develop the discipline of writing things down. You need to write things down. I know. Have you ever just walked you're taking a walk or you're out somewhere, and then you just think, wouldn't that be an awesome idea if I, or I should, or I need to, or, and then you're like, okay, but when I get home, or I will remember later, and then you don't remember. And then you're spending weeks and days and like, oh my gosh, what was it? Like, that's happened to me countless times, like, goodness. But anyway, what you need to do is write it down. So, get your phone, right? If you have a phone, and I have like, open your notes and have like a note that's called, money making ideas, or things that I like, or things that I want to, new skills I want to learn. You can do that. Or if you want, you like get a small notebook, right? Tell your mom she needs to buy you a small notebook, right? Just so that you can write down your ideas. That that even if you do forget about it, like in the next 2 weeks, but then when you then come back to the notebook and you see it there, you're like, oh my gosh, I remember I wanted to do this. And it'll be like, it's encouraging, like you'll be like, okay. It gives you more encouragement just to know that it's there, that it will always be there. It just makes things so much better. Next.
Number 3, what priorities should I have that will set me up to achieve my set goals? When we're going through the book, we had what we were talking about is basically goals, setting goals, your relationship goals, your all the types of goals that you need. So what priorities should I set? What things should I do in order to achieve my set goals? You can't achieve goals by doing nothing. You write your goals down. You think, what do I need to do in order to do this? You have to set what priority do I need to do? What actions should I take?
Yeah, so what, if you want to become a chef, right? Like, obviously you need to know how to cook. I mean, that's like a given. So that could be a priority that you should have. I need to learn to cook. I need to go to cooking classes and things like that. If you want to lose weight, you need to exercise and you need to eat right? So those are the type of priorities that you should have. Then our next point is kind of similar to the previous one, which is, what small steps can I take that are necessary to position me? Now, these could now be, it's the same thing, just smaller. Okay, so like, you need to wake up on time, you need to read more books, simple things. Like, for example, right, if you don't have the money right now to go for a big cooking class, well, we've got Miss Madam Uncle Google, Madam YouTube, and everything. You've got her. You've got her on your laptop, on your phone. If you don't have any of those, you've got your parents. I'm sure they have phones and laptops that have access to Google. You can download videos, teaching you different skills. You don't always have to think, oh, I need to find, top notch, like cooking class in Paris somewhere. Relax. There's so many ways you can access the necessary skills that you want. So what changes I need to make that will streamline me to be more effective? So if you look at yourself right now, and I'm not saying to think negatively of yourself and don't put yourself down. That is not at all what I'm saying. But if you find you've got a certain trait that is or certain quality about yourself that is hindering, or that's stopping or blocking you from moving on to your next level, change it. I'm not saying if you want to be an athlete and you don't have the certain body, if I can say, don't come and say, oh, I'm fat, I can't do anything. No. If you want to lose the weight, then just be like, okay, in order for me to do what I need to do, I need to lose a certain amount of weight. Don't make it seem like you need to change yourself and who you already are is bad. So you already have that confidence in yourself that I am perfect the way I am. If you want to improve yourself, yes, but don't degrade yourself, okay? Don't always improve and never to degrade yourself. Always remember that.
Another key to discovering your vision: what information, knowledge, resource, or qualification do I need to acquire to better equip me for the set goals? I'm going to repeat that again. What information, knowledge, resource, or qualification do I need to acquire to better equip for my set goals? In order to achieve something, you need to know what you want to do. You have to gather your information. You need to acquire knowledge, get resources. You don't have to, if you want to be a chef, you don't have to go buy a restaurant. But the small things, in your kitchen, you do have a few supplies that you can use. But the things you don't need, you can go ask your mom, I have this. You need to get these things. You need to be able to know what you need for, able to what's that word, to fulfill your vision. You need to know what you need. You need to know what you're going into. You need to know your area of expertise.
Sometimes just having a burning desire is very important. Yeah. But having a burning desire and not having the knowledge about what you want to be could really, really set you back a whole lot of steps that you don't want to go through. If you want to become a professional horse rider, for example, and you don't know how to take care of a horse, you don't even know how to get on a horse, you don't know how to take care of a horse, what foods a horse is supposed to eat. Yeah. That's gonna really, really like give you a lot of struggles along the way. So it's always better to read books, watch videos, listen to coaches, find yourself a coach. Listen to me. I mean, I have great wisdom. I mean, but find yourself someone who you can look up to. Find yourself someone or something that will give you the information that you need to help you fulfill your vision. So our next step and our final step key today is, what key relationships should I pursue that will position me to succeed? I like talking about relationships. You always need to find that person or persons or peoples, that will always, push you and drive you towards your vision. Not someone who will say, you can't do that. No, I don't think you should. No, you don't need those kind of people. You don't need those negative people in your life. No, push them away. Okay? Listen, okay? We pursue the relationships that meet our most immediate needs. Okay? Yeah. First of all, the most important relationship you should have in the beginning is, okay, yes, I 100% agree with that, but that is not where I was going. What I meant is your mom, okay? Because the immediate needs that you need from your mom is you need food, right? And who's gonna supply the food?
Your mommy.
Your mom. Okay, so that's like for example number one. Yeah. Number two is your dad, okay? Because your dad is gonna be the person who the right dad is gonna grow you. He's gonna give you wisdom. So is your mom. I'm not saying moms don't do the same thing. They do the same thing. Next you'll need is your teachers.
Wait, before we go on to the next step, for people that don't have a mom or people that don't have a dad, if you have a dad and you don't have a mom, or you have a mom, you don't have a dad, it's okay. The best thing to do is to look for a mother figure or a father figure, someone you trust, that is basically your mom, someone you trust. Exactly. Or it can be your auntie, it can be your mom's, your friend's mom, anyone that you.
Exactly. You can always find someone who can be a representative. Yeah. What's the word? A representative.
I don't know.
A representative. There we go. Of your mom or your dad. Okay. Next is probably your teachers, right? They will. If your math teacher, she's going to teach you the math concepts and everything. Your geometry teacher. Geometry and math. Okay. Anyway, your science teacher, they're going to teach you. all the body parts and the chromosomes and the things,
the nucleus,
exactly, and all those things. They are those are examples of what we mean when we say a relationship that meets most of your immediate needs. Okay. Next up, we are going to be talking about. Chris, you tell us about the vocabulary and attitude.
Your vocabulary is what you say. It's how you speak towards yourself. It also aligns with attitude, how you see things. Don't be a complainer, because complainers complain about the current reality. They complain about the environment. You need to be able to, in bad situations, have a positive attitude. Speak good things, because if you speak negative things, you're just going to pull yourself down, and you're going to
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back.
It's Saturday again. So you gotta change your vocabulary and your attitude. Changing your attitude is like becoming a better person. You're gonna treat yourself right, treat other people around you right, because you can't do things on your own. We always need people. Like this lockdown has taught me that I need human interaction to be able to. Other than my family, because like they're in the same house, but like people, my friends, someone I can relate to more, my auntie, babies. I love babies, and so vocabulary plus attitude is equal to your environment plus your altitude. Your environment. What do you mean by environment?
Okay, so when we say the vision, your vocabulary and your attitude will result, or they will equal to, they will end up looking like your environment and your altitude, right?
Yeah.
So as Chris was saying, your vocabulary, you have to speak the right words. You need to speak good into your life. You need to encourage yourself and the people around you, you know, because you never know, that person might end up having a very, very significant influence in your life, right? And your attitude, you always need to be good, you need to be positive. I'm not saying, you know, if someone is a bad person, you must like, oh no, you know, they're good. They just no, there's a certain amount of wisdom you're supposed to have. Exactly. Yeah. What we mean when I mean positive attitude is, if something goes wrong, like I always say, don't just sit there and be lazy and be like, oh, I can't do this. No, get up again, push through, and get over that wall. Yeah. So when we say vocabulary and attitude will end up looking like your environment and your altitude, what we mean is, whatever words you speak and whatever type of attitude you have, that's how you are going to end up living. If you keep saying, example,
bad things. We're talking about
bad things. We're talking about having broke.
Yes, I have no clothes. I have no shoes.
Exactly. If you keep saying, I have no money, I have no friends, you know, my family doesn't love me. If you know those things, you're going to end up living in an environment that actually has those things, you know. Or if you are in that environment, you're going to stay in that environment. You're not going to move. You know, nothing's going to change. What you need to say is, you know what? I am loved. I am special. God has a plan for me. This is my vision. Those are the type of words you need to speak, and then you'll be in that environment. You will end up being happier. You know, you'll be surrounding you good people who are key, people who will help you are going to come into your life, and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I thought I wasn't loved, but look, you are loved. If you just keep speaking those things and having that positive attitude, you will.
You know,
now when we're talking, sorry,
when you're thinking about the balloon, we're talking about altitude, meaning going high. Mm-hmm. When you want to succeed, you're going places. You're, no matter how, the more you think, the more the more you know, and the more you know, you'll be able to go places. So when we're talking about, when you have a bad attitude, it's like having so many things on a hot air balloon that it can't go up. Mm-hmm. So if you have a bad attitude, you're negative, you don't think the best in people, you're always mean to people, people won't like you, and you have that baggage in you, and you won't be able to soar high. Exactly. So as soon as you get a positive attitude, your burdens will fall off.
Exactly. All those bad things that you just, you know, the bad things that are surrounding you will end up falling off, and you end up going into the clouds where the sky is blue, where the birds are chirping,
where there's money.
Exactly. You'll be going high, your altitude will be going like so. Exactly. But if you're gonna, you know, decide to always speak negative into your life, always have a bad attitude, your environment is going to be so horrible. You'll have so many things on you that you're not going to go anywhere. You'll be stuck. You'll be down on the ground. You're not going up. You're not going anywhere. Mm-hmm. And do you know where you end up? Impossible reality. Mm-hmm.
Where the complainers go.
Exactly. Where the complainers go. Where the complainers stay. Okay? So if you're a complainer, it means you're down at the current reality and you're happy where you are. Or if you're not happy where you are, you're not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
But if you're a visionary, you're the person who wants to get to the desired reality. Yeah. If a person who says, you know what, I'm in this situation, but how can I get out?
Yeah.
You're that positive person. Mm-hmm. And your altitude will, and you'll be up in the clouds, okay? So we all want to be up in the clouds. We don't want to leave nobody down there. No, we all want to enjoy the wind, you know, the money, the cars, the houses, you know, all together. We mustn't be selfish. We all want to be experiencing this together. Yeah. That's why we're here. So when we're going up, you're going up, because that's how it is. We want to create that family, that circle, those connections. You know, that we're all together.
To bring
all
people
going
up, not push them down.
Exactly. And what's nice is we're all different, and we're all gonna have our different, you know. We're all in different situations. I'm not saying that different people's situations are, you know, too small or too big, okay? You can be in a situation and there's always a way out. Whether it looks like there isn't, whether, you know, you feel like you're just stuck and you're not going anywhere. You know, there's always someone there who can help you, or some way that can, you know, pull you out of that dark place that you're in and move you into the light.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We enjoyed talking with you, even though you weren't talking back, but we enjoyed
no, I'm sure they were in the comments. Yes. I'm sure. Yeah.
We will hope to see you next week with a not brand new topic, but we'll be continuing and stop being a complainer. Let's all be visionaries. Let's all think. Let's all create ideas. Let's all be wealthy together.
Yes, isn't that exciting? You come to my yard party, you go to her yard party. We'll all share the money together. We'll all enjoy the wealth together.
Yeah.
So you know what? Stay tuned. We'll be back again next week, same time, same place at 3 p.m. on Facebook Live, Mitch the Millionaire, and we're also now on Dr. Titch. And we'll also announce a success paradigm. So isn't that exciting? Yes. So we'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.
Bye.